Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe and healthy. So, today we'll start a new chapter, chapter 4, Parts of a Computer. So, let's start. Just like our body has many parts like head, eyes, ears, hands, legs, feet, and each part has its own function. Similarly, there are parts of a computer which work together and each part has its own importance. A computer with all its parts together makes up a computer system. A computer is a machine which has four main parts. They are monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. So here we start with our first part of computer, that is monitor. So monitor looks like a TV screen and it is connected to the CPU with wire. We can watch movies, cartoons on it, and all the work we do on the computer is displayed on the monitor. It has on off button at the front, and when we turn off the monitor, it does not turn off the computer. The second main part of computer is keyboard. As we know, keyboard is an important part of computer. Just as we need pen pencil to write on a paper, similarly we need keyboard to write or to type on a computer. Keyboard is made of several small buttons which is known as keys. There are 104 keys present on the keyboard and each key has an alphabet, number or a symbol on it. Now coming to the third main part of a computer, that is mouse. So mouse is a pointing device that controls the movement of a pointer on the screen. It has two buttons which can be clicked to perform actions on the computer. We use a mouse to draw and color pictures and we can play game also. Clicking the mouse once is called a single click and while clicking it twice is called a double click. Now coming to the fourth main part of a computer, that is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. As we know, brain is an important part of our body and it controls the rest of our body. In the same way, CPU controls function of the computer. So, it is also called as the brain of a computer and it controls the working of all other parts of a computer. CPU connects all the parts of the computer and it makes all of them work together. Apart from these four main parts of a computer, there are some other parts of a computer which can be attached to it for the different functions. So let's see what are the some other different parts of a computer. So some other parts of computer are printer, CD and DVD, pen drive, speakers, headphones, and UPS. Let's see what are the functions of these parts of the computer. So let's see what are their functions. So starting with the first part, that is printer. Printer, it helps us to take our work on the paper. It prints the same work which is shown on the monitor. The printed paper is called the hard copy or printout. We commonly use printers are dot matrix printer, inkjet printers, laser printer. A printer can print either in black or in any color depending on the type of a printer it is and depending on how we need our print. Now coming to the other part of computer, that is CD and DVD. So the full form is CD is compact disc and DVD is digital versatile disc. So it is round in shape and it is used to store the work that we have done on a computer. We can save our pictures, stories, poems, etc. and it can be carried in our bag. The next part of a computer is pen drive. So pen drive, it is also used to store our work. It is a small in size and it is also carried with us in our pocket or in a bag. Pen drive is also called USB drive. Speakers. Speakers, they are used to listen to recorded music, songs, voice, speech, and sounds in a computer. It gives us a loud sound. Headphones. Headphones are also used to listen to music and songs from the computer. They are worn on the head and we usually use them when we do not want others to get disturbed with the sound. And now the last part of a computer is UPS. The full form of UPS is uninterrupted power supply. So what is the work of UPS? It is a device that keeps the computer on for some time when the electricity goes off. What we have seen in this chapter, we have seen that just as our body has many parts and each part has its own function, similarly computer also has its parts and every part has its own importance. A computer is a machine which has four main parts of a computer. They are monitor, keyboard, mouse and CPU. Monitor, it looks like a TV screen and the work we do on computer is displayed on monitor. We can watch movies, cartoons on it and it is connected to the CPU with wire. Then comes the keyboard. Keyboard, which is also an important part of computer and it is used to type on a computer. It has several small buttons called keys and each key has an alphabet, number or symbol on it. Then we have seen what is mouse. So mouse is a pointing device that controls the movement of a pointer on the screen. It has two buttons which can be clicked to perform actions on the computer. Then comes the CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit and it is called the brain of a computer. Why it is called the brain of a computer? Because just as the brain in our body controls the rest of the body parts, in the same way CPU controls all the work or all the parts of the computer and make them work together. We have seen some other parts of a computer. They are printer, CD and DVD, pen drive, speakers, headphones and UPS. What the printer do? The printer helps us to take our work on a paper and it prints the same work on the paper which is shown on the monitor. The printed paper is called a hard copy or printout. CD, DVD and pen drive are used to store the work done on a computer. Speakers and headphones are used to listen to music and songs from the computer. And the last, UPS, its full form is uninterrupted power supply. It is a device that keeps the computer on when the electricity goes off. I hope students you understood the chapter. Thank you.